Hello and welcome back to CinemaBurger, where I bring you movie reviews from a different perspective. Today we're here to talk about the Russian sci-fi film Sputnik. I will be getting to some Christmas movies very soon, but I watched Sputnik a few days ago and wanted to get this review out of the way. So, Sputnik is a Russian sci-fi movie that takes place during Cold War Russia. An astronaut team goes to space and something goes wrong and there's only one survivor who crash lands to Earth. Now our three main actors are Oksana Akinshina, who plays Tatiana, a psychologist, Fedor Bondarchuk, who plays Colonel Semiradov, and Pyotr Fyodorov, who plays Konstantin, the surviving astronaut from the mission. Now we start off and Tatiana is at a hearing because she performed some sort of psychological method on a patient that was against the comrades' orders because Russia is still very communist during the 80s. And the colonel is there at the court hearing and he gets Tatiana's charges expunged if she agrees to come look at this special case with this astronaut because he's experiencing weird brain wave patterns. Now it appears the astronaut Konstantin has an alien creature inside of him. Now, at night, the alien creature slides out of his mouth and kind of moves around, and it feeds, or it eats, they give it food, and afterwards it goes back into the astronaut's throat, and it's kind of like a symbiotic relationship. So the government wants to know more about this relationship and how the creature and the astronaut can coexist together. Now it seems the Russian government knew about aliens before and they're not giving Tatiana all of the information. Now the goal is to separate the creature from the astronaut and have them both survive so they can research the creature. Now Tatiana gets close with Konstantin, finds out more about his background. It turns out he has a son in an orphanage that he gave up, and that he feels this creature being inside him is like penance for not raising his child. Also, Tatiana keeps having flashbacks of what we think is herself in an orphanage as a little girl, as the subject hits close to her. Now the government is willing to let Konstantin die if it means keeping the creature alive so they can further study it. But Tatiana wants to help the astronaut, of course. Now the directing of this movie looks great. The cinematography is excellent. The creature itself is pretty realistic looking. It has like slime on it and stuff. And it's very well done. It's a nice low budget enough movie, but still feels a little realistic. The creature is mostly shown in dark settings until later on in the movie. Now through further study it is revealed that there is a link between the creature and the astronaut. They can kind of control each other, and while the creature is out of the astronaut, it remembers things that were told to the astronaut or memories of the astronaut. So this really shows like they both want to survive. And they both deserve some sort of life, despite the Russian government's choices. Now, later on, they reveal that in reality, the creature and the astronaut can only survive together. Separated, they will start to die, both of them. Now, Tatiana helps the astronaut and the creature escape of fear of being separated. It's also revealed that the government has been feeding the creature like inmates or something, or just people or soldiers that are unwilling subjects for this. So it's another thing that they're trying to stop. Overall, this plot is well done. It's simple enough, and it really makes you feel for these characters. They have a depth to them. And the score is also incredible. It has a nice 80s synth effect to it, and it really works throughout the whole movie. Now at the end, after the astronaut sacrifices himself because he shoots himself in the head as they're on the run from the Russian government, he also uses the creature to attack people about to kill him. Tatiana is the only survivor, and she goes to this orphanage and adopts Konstantin's son, and it turns out all these flashbacks were not of Tatiana as a kid, but just scenes of Konstantin's son. So she adopts the son and gives him a better life that Konstantin could not and has felt guilty for not doing. So overall, I'd give Sputnik a 4 out of 5 burgers. It's incredibly well done, very simple, compelling characters, great score. It's available on Hulu right now to watch. And it's a nice sci-fi movie for those looking for something interesting to watch. Alright, we'll be back next with Christmas movies, starting with The Christmas Chronicles 2. Now, I'm Scott Berger, and I'll see you soon.